So we're talking about the elevated hospitality environment. And the next thing we're going to talk about is the think people, not events. Now, if you've been anywhere in the South, you hear a preacher on Sunday morning and he says something like, hey, talking to myself, preaching to myself as much as I am anybody, this is me. I have a hard time thinking people. I love people, but I have a hard time thinking people because I'm very action and task oriented. I want to get things done, and this is hard for me. So the principle of the 30-30 rule, meaning the 30 minutes before and the 30 minutes after, are extremely important because that's when you have to invest in people. If you're the owner, you got to have a team that can take care of all the things while you are doing the things that's going to create more business or make the clients that you do have feel important. So you've got to make sure you're taking care of them. When you're doing that, a couple things are very, very important that everybody knows, but can be reiterated. Firm handshake, eye contact. Eye contact these days is not a given anymore. People don't expect it all the time because people say stuff when you do make good eye contact or when you do have a good firm handshake. So those things are critical and important. Ask questions. Ask questions to the people that you're making touch points with, because the guy that is asking the questions is the one that controls the conversation. If I can control the conversation, I can make you feel more valued. The next thing with asking the questions is listen. Listening is a lost art. And if we can just shut up and listen and not try to interrupt and just ask the question, just sit, make eye contact, don't look at your phone, don't look at your watch, listen. It goes a long way because people just want to be valued. People just want to be heard. Who do you need to talk to? That's a question. Like, do you need to be talking to Get? Who do you need to be talking to? So the business side of my mind says this is the people we need to be talking to. I need to be talking to the person paying the bill, the person that's being honored, okay, and the person that owns the venue. Those are three things that I think of. And again, I'm thinking business. I'm thinking creating relationships. Those are the people that I need to touch. Sometimes you can't get to the person being honored. Sometimes you don't need to talk to the bride and the groom, or you don't need to talk to the guy getting the award on stage, but sometimes you do. Talk to the venue staff. Talk to the people that are setting up the tables, taking out the trash, get to know them. In all of the people that you talk to, remember their name. The sweetest sound to a person's ears is the sound of their own name. Remember their name, call their name as you're leaving them. Hey, good to see you, Liz. Good to see you, Susie. Good to see you, Tony. If you're there early and the guests are there, speak to the guests, make eye contact. Hey, how are you doing? Hey, good to see you guys. Things like that make a big difference. Sometimes you're not always there at the end, but sometimes you are. Create that touch point afterwards. Find the people that are making things happen in that venue and follow up email, follow up a handwritten card. Always have business. I'm a business card guy. Always have business cards that you can give out. Thinking people and not events. For an event person, thinking people is very, very difficult. But the more we can think about people, because the people are what's going to drive our business in the future. That's the most important thing.